So I like it says based on a game by Nintendo. Alright, welcome to another Metroid. Or technically another Metroid 2 remake. But when I said another Metroid, I literally meant like we're playing another Metroid. This is a remake of the Game Boy Metroid. Metroid 2 Samus Returns. Which is about to get another remake in the form of official 3DS version?
Yeah. That'll actually probably be coming out about the time this video's coming out.
Pretty close. About the same week. So one of the good things they did already, I like how the intro is in black and white because it's a Game Boy game. Mm-hmm. But they made it where you can skip the damn intro. Thank you!
So
all the other Metroids have the stupid intros you have to watch.
So why didn't we just start recording from that screen?
Because I wanted to show the intro. Don't second guess me.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do. It's a conversation.
Another weird thing about this Metroid is it starts you off with missiles.
I thought those were something in the background.
So check it. These are the frogs that are in Metroid Fusion at the beginning. Where you get the first essay, the first virus, you kill that frog. I love that. The frogs are cool. But since you start with missiles right away, you can use your missiles to wreak havoc on everybody on your way to the first area. In the original Game Boy Metroid, there's like save places, and then there's recharge stations to get like missiles and health. And this guy, when he remade this Metroid, he combined them together, kind of like how the Metroid Zero Mission kind of did later in the game. Right. So you can just stop, get your health, and save all in one shot, which is one thing they did better than Metroid Fusion. It's actually one of the things I bitched about in Metroid Fusion is the stupid save station, recharge station, navigation station.
Yeah.
This one's nice. You just get, these are just all in one shot. So the Game Boy Metroid is a little bit different than the other ones. Your goal is to hunt down and kill all the Metroids. So instead of just finding an item, that gets you to the next area or whatever, you have to kill a certain amount of Metroids, and then the lava kind of lowers, and you can get to the next areas. There's really no explanation for it. It's just like the game just opens up new areas.
So it's kind of like an open world game.
Yeah. So each of the little hubs where you have to kill the Metroids, you'll have like 2 or 3 new power-ups you can get, and it kind of opens it up to where you can, you can get them in whatever order you want.
You're not going to get that?
I did. That was it. That was all it was in there.
Oh.
I needed to go kill the Metroid to lower the lava.
There was like a heart it showed in the background.
No, there's nothing in there. So now I can get to the next area. That's basically the flow of the game. That's sort of just how the intro is. It's like these little frog dudes. But yeah, since when you're traveling between areas, since you're going to get to a save point before you get to the next section, you can pretty much be liberal use of your missiles when you're just wandering through here. Because a lot of these guys take more than one shot. This game also gives you the power grip right off the back, like Metroid Fusion does.
Right.
It's funny, he took a lot of the best stuff from Zero Mission, Metroid Fusion, and Super Metroid to kind of combine and the Game Boy one, to kind of combine to make this like monster of a fan-made game.
It's an homage.
It stays pretty close to how the Game Boy game plays, but then he fleshes it out with a lot of fun little stuff. I call these guys owls. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, but they look like owls to me. Look like owls to me. Owls with helmets.
Cyclops owls.
Well, I picture them with bug eyes. If we see another one, you can see what I'm saying. They look like they have 2 eyes, but they're like offset. The music in this game is all like remaster versions of like the original tunes, and they're absolutely fantastic. Some of my favorite music in Metroid, actually. These bugs here to me look like little Samus ships.
They do.
They always crack me up when I see them. Look like Samus ship bugs.
Those when they fly, they kind of look like the enemy ship.
One of
they flew in on.
Yeah. one of the things, see here, we're the controls are going to be a little different for me, so I might mess a few things because I completely changed controllers to set this up to record. I think this save station here, so I might screw up a few things. I played through the whole game with the analog stick, which I didn't like, but I couldn't get the D-pad to work, and now I got a D-pad, so there might be some weird moments where I'm not controlling properly.
Can you not flip back and forth?
Yeah, but like I'm like saying, it's a few things might not control properly the first time because I'm adjusting again on the fly to kind of a different button mapping.
Right.
I gotta stop doing that because I might actually have to start killing some stuff up here.
They should give you a lot of...
One thing this game does is it has like a logbook, which also has the Game Boy green color.
That's awesome.
So when it pops up, it'll tell you how many Metroids are in the area, and it'll give you like some information about the game. So it's like, this is a Chozo statue or temple or whatever. Just pretty cool. The logbook thing is I mentioned all the other games, but the logbook thing is kind of a Metroid Prime thing. Metroid Prime has you learning a lot of your information through logbooks.
I hate logbooks.
It's really cool in Metroid Prime because you're in like a scanner mode, like you have like a visor. So you're basically scanning information in, and it's part of the atmosphere because it's almost like a detective mode in Batman. But so you like scan all the enemies and stuff, and it gives you information on everything.
Right.
It's a pretty cool mode. But in this one, it's just kind of just those little pop-up things.
Right.
Like when you get to new areas or whatever. It uses it kind of for an effect in this one. So it's like, oh, there's new Metroids in the area. Yeah, I accidentally just switched to analog pad. And immediately regretted it. So, yeah, I got the bombs now. So, like, usually when I get to a new area, I try to get the upgrades first. And then kill the Metroids, depending on, like, kind of what's in my way. This one's pretty straightforward on what you can do, because you can't really get through here until you get the bombs anyways.
Right.
This whole area is pretty straightforward. That's really just like it's just a puzzle for later. You gotta find it and get it to get this energy tank, but it's really just teaching you something for later for when you unlock another energy tank. So later you have to have a spazer, like the wide beam type thing, to unlock a whole other thing that's like that.
Right.
It seems like a non-puzzle the first time you see it, because you're like, oh, I just had to shoot that thing? That's weird. But then later you come across 3 of them and you can't get them all to light up at the same time. It's just another puzzle that the guy added to the game. Charge beams, nice for a few things in the game, but my favorite thing to do with it, in Super Metroid they had this too, but in this one it's more timed.
Oh, nice.
It's just fun to do. It reminds me of the Gremlins, where when they spawn the extra Gremlins. It's like pop.
We've had this conversation. I don't think I've ever actually seen Gremlins.
Well, when Gizmo gets wet, he spawns more Gremlins.
Right.
Or more Mogwai or whatever.
Yeah.
That become Gremlins.
I know the rules, luckily.
So, in this one, Samus has like a little charge bomb thing. It does that in Super Metroid, but it's not as funny. It is because it doesn't go whoop.
Right.
It might look like I'm like obsessively collecting all the missiles, but it actually speeds up a lot of time by just having enough firepower, because you use so many of them to kill all the Metroids all the time. That if I don't pretty much go out of my way and grab all the missiles, I get into a position where I don't have enough missiles to kill bosses. Then I have to backtrack, so it's better just to grab them off. They're right near you.
Right.
I'm doing this one more methodically because it gets kind of annoying to do it the hard way. There we go. We'll just wait till the next one spawns.
Nice, good job.
Yeah. That one can get easier if you get the spider ball first, which is that. Can't get it. It's basically just showing you where it's at.
Oh, gotcha.
It's the next power-up you need to get. Spider ball is a unique power-up for this one. There's sort of a spider ball in Metroid Prime too, but the way it works in this one, it lets you just climb up the walls with the ball. So it's for Game Boy Metroid, since they didn't put it in any of the other 2D Metroids, it feels very unique because it's the only one that really works like that.
It's crazy.
It's super slow.
I mean, I'd assume so.
Yeah, takes a minute to climb. Thankfully, you don't really need it in this version of the Metroid.
You use it on Prime.
Well, Prime's got like rails and stuff you use it on, and then the Game Boy one, you don't have as much access to wall jumping and stuff, so you use it a lot more. But like here, it'd want you to use it to get out, but
you know the wall jump.
Yeah, you fucking wall jump out of there, and then you kind of use it in the next place to get to the Metroid I'm about to kill. One thing about switching to the new controller I really like is it has an instant ball, so you can use the instant ball on the spider to grab walls like that.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah. Whereas the entire time I played this game the first time, I was doing bomb jumps and walls and stuff. And what happens is if you're stuck to the wall like this and you bomb, it knocks you off, so you can get in a position where you don't stick to the wall because you bomb yourself off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this Metroid, and then we're going to take a break. And then I'll see you guys again. This shouldn't be hard. Yay!
Yay.
See you guys in the next episode.